The Klingons killed us. So the Hydra Zone is now free. Has anyone been... Is anyone going to those? Yes, you. Okay. I mean, you know what? We may as well just do some more of the anomalies. Oh, except that's a level 10. Yeah, never mind. Wait, why is that saying level 3? And that's saying level 10. Oh, there's the 3.
We grow ever stronger.
So we can't really explore any further that direction, so we have now done all of the exploring that we can. So I think what I'm going to do with you... Oh, you're an archaeologist. Hang on. Why are you out here? There are a bunch of archaeology things still to discover, I thought. That one's done, that one's done. That one is not. Go ahead and excavate. Actually, do that one first. A group of auxiliary operatives in the Kelazan Republic have begun shying away from their assigned tasks, citing a lack of confidence in their overall purpose. Spy Master Yeg Orlak would typically handle such matters without bringing them to our attention, but even without them knowing our need details, these operatives seem unusually well informed about Operation Acquire Assets, and perhaps the spy network as a whole. Given that these auxiliaries are kept isolated from our more active and better informed agents, Orlak suspects the operatives are being fed information from an outside source. He also concedes that they may simply be highly perceptive individuals. Given these doubts and the threats posed to Operation Acquire Assets by each scenario, Orlak requests a directive on how to proceed. Unwavering insight of panicked operatives. Will we lose 600 ducats? I mean, I have the money to lose. I don't see any reason to rush. However, I am then going to go to you. Okay, we can now get some more information. So they are superior to us. Tech and economic is equivalent. They are belligerent. There you go. Fleet power is still unknown. That's the one that I wanted information on. Contacts, Kelazan, espionage. So do we actually lose the asset?
We grow ever
Oh no, he's still in use. Okay. Still ongoing. We have received a communique from the previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves the Stormrinder Mandate. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communication of others. It's us! Spiritual seekers, a theocratic dictatorship. Fanatic xenophile spiritualists. Well met, alien. I represent the Stormrider Mandate led by the illustrious Mitiak Hook Jane. We rule our nation in space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere with our spiritual affairs, we look forward to learning more about your culture. We don't take kindly to your sort around here. Immediately closing borders. I mean, that's fair. I'd do the same. Right, science ship. Oh, we haven't actually surveyed Sol yet. Well, let's make sure we get that done. And we have enough... Oh no, we can't expand that way anymore. We can't go that way anymore. So I guess any expansion is going to be down this way. Which would be down to you. You may as well come in to reinforce. And you can hang out over there, that's fine. I mean, we could try to take out Igor, but honestly, I don't want to have the buffer. I want Helm's Deep to just be the main line of defense here. So, I feel like we should probably upgrade the Red Tide some more. 42 years and 3 days. A closer scan of the debris field around Beta Hydrae has led to the discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with an unparalleled precision. It has a frequency uncertainty so low it will be another 879 million years before it gains a single second and is counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies and who the owners are. We'll keep an eye on it. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
Intellectual.
We've got some more science! We can get crystal mines. We can finally start working on crystal. Do we have any of that in our realm? I don't think we do. This is not showing rare materials. Ah, that's annoying. We have quite a lot of Zro. By a lot, I mean we have 2. We don't have any crystals, though. Oh, we could research coil guns. Yeah, we want those. Big guns. And then hardtack is now finished. Harry Morgan has become something. An eye for talent. Ooh, leader level cap +1, leader experience gain +20. That is amazing. Because my scientists can now actually get to level 9. So they can really do some wonders with the science that we have. Broken Cybrex warforms. The broken remains of 2 Cybrex warforms have been discovered in orbit around Namron 4. They appear to have been destroyed in battle, but no debris of their adversary has been found. Either they were badly outmatched, or there is more to this engagement than it seems. I wait to do anomalies until I have a high rank scientist, like 4 or 5 to them. I mean, anomalies also give you experience. And I don't think you can fail them anymore, it just takes longer. Do I have mines in Helm's Deep? Not for mining, but to keep away hostile ships. I don't think mines are a thing in this, as far as I know. What ascension path do we go with? I'm guessing you mean Unity things. Discovery, Mercantile, Unyielding. So far. And Ascension Point was a good question. What did we do with that? Technological Ascendancy. Can you rival others as an isolationist? As an inward perfectionist? No, I cannot. Asset acquired. Spymaster Yeg Orlok reports that we have gained an Azan Rebel. Nice. So you're good at sabotaging and government. Oh, that's what those icons relate to. So sabotage is that, then subterfuge is that, government we haven't seen, and then there's assassination probably. Cool. A petty criminal disrespected by their peers, our operatives have appealed to their sense of greed and self-importance. Okay, and now we're just gathering information, and we can get up to 50 infiltration. Because we have 2 assets, so we probably want to continue getting assets. They seem to be kind of useful. And I do want to claim you, which you're already working on. We have traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Castor 6A to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a megacomputer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect it may have been there for several thousand years, hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it broadcasted a message to an unknown recipient. So we can get monthly engineering for 10 years. Let it continue its calculations. Or we get minerals and then 2 sets of resources. I'm going to not disturb it. We'll take the influence because that means I can take a bunch more sectors very quickly. Science ship. Who's this? This is Anomaly Discovery, so you need to be continuing to explore, although there is nowhere really to explore. Although, that's not entirely true. We could research the drones, and I'm going to do that. Ithildren's level 5. Okay, you can do something else in the meantime. Where are you? You're over there, so you may as well go ahead and do the project. And then you can do the anomaly as well. Sure, why not? Has anyone arrived to do Helm's Deep yet? You're still on the way.
Our lookouts have detected an anomaly. Intellectual booty.
Okay, UV lasers have been researched. We could get even more physics. And I ain't going to say no to that.
Space charts updated. We grow ever stronger.
Good. So next I would say go this way. Didn't I set a colony ship to be built? Because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, I didn't name it. I pressed cancel on this screen. Well, Wibble. Oops.
Flotsam salvaged. Project done. Not so special now, was it?
An analysis of the Cyberx research module we found above Perseus 4 has revealed the machine consciousness was experimenting with cybernetic life forms. Hundreds of unfortunate prisoners were transported to this facility for the purpose of having their limbs and organs replaced with various mechanical contraptions. The exact objective of these tests remains unclear. There is no evidence that Cyberx ever made use of the cybernetic units outside of this lab. Okay, so it's that DLC expansion in Fallout New Vegas. Old World Blues. Panda, you are good at discovering anomalies. Well, for the moment, you can go ahead and research that. Debris analysed. We got some more coil gun research. So we should get through this really fast. For science! It appears the asteroid NC-33 and the surrounding debris originates from a former planet. Deep within the centre of the asteroid we can find traces of extremely valuable alloys. There are also hints of bacterial life that have now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us the celestial body once bore the promise of life. When not posturing with their mining lasers aimed at drifter ships, the drones appear steadfast and dumbly hard-working, hacking away at the mineral-poor asteroids for want of something better to do. What is more interesting is the drones are not completely silent, contrary to their earlier assumptions. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from the background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for some time. So we can either do damage to them, or we can have more mining output. I wonder what we'll choose. And there we go, coil guns are done. Let's go and get rail guns. Then we'll be in a position to get some nice upgrades going. Edic. Monolithic. Perseus V is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to this planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must be fictional. Surely. Curator Order. Greetings, star travellers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established aeons ago by various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We are dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed.
We grow ever stronger.
Oh, I should be moving towards this as well. Tropical world. It's another one to colonize. I mean, we have loads of influence now, so we probably could be trying to colonize 2 of these at a time. Ah, Beta Hydrani is done, so let's go ahead and start building all of the stuff there. You are able to build a building, which is going to be the gene click. Get it built. After studying the wreckage of the 2 Cybrex warforms over Namron 4, Panda Crew Line has concluded that they were most likely destroyed while fighting each other. This theory explains the lack of non-Cybrex debris, and it fits the damage patterns around the wrecks. Why the 2 Cybrex vessels turned on each other remains a mystery, however. After they were immobilized, both warforms triggered some kind of self-destruct mechanism that fried their neural processors. Cybrex Civil War, maybe? We did indeed discover life on Rebulon 3, but by our actions it has since been eradicated. The microbial creatures which lived on the outer edges of the gas giant's atmosphere reacted poorly to our deep scans. These frequencies caused each creature's cellular structure to resonate, an effect that cascaded and spread from gasmite to gasmite. Each was rendered inert soon after. We are now in orbit over the largest graveyard in the universe. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Who dis? This is the anomaly discovery chance guy. Well, now that we've actually checked out the dry mining drones, I feel like we should take Solidar, because that would be such a good defensive boundary against our southern neighbour in much the same way as Helm's Deep is over here. So I think what I might do is send in the Red Tide. Off we go. And now we just backfill all of the anomalies. Oh, you're already in Sol. You know, go ahead and do the Sol ones. A colossal space battle occurred in the high orbit of MSK 6 some 600,000 years ago, with ships from at least 5 different fleets participating. One of the fleets belonged to the Cybrex, although the vast majority of the orbital debris seems to come from other participants.
There is new information in the situation log.
A grand coalition built to contain them. Right, diadem system has now finished. So you can build your target uplink computer to get the range, a gun battery and a missile battery. These are purely defensive structures. Nanosand. The Cunning Krill crew is excited to report an unanticipated find on the surface of Buzulum 2A. Not only are the plentiful sand dunes on the planet composed of rare material granulates, the sand itself is almost entirely composed of countless broken nanites. These microscopic machines are millions of years old, their structure degraded beyond any chance for reactivation. While we cannot determine the source of origin for these nanomachines, the society that created them must have been highly technologically advanced. Disconcerting. We're actually... Oh, I'm still lacking alloys. I mean, actually, we have something that you can be doing, and that's building those. So we are getting more and more resources set up now. Governor Pure Primer gained adaptable leader experience plus 25%. Nice. The Nimble Carrack has picked up some curious readings from Sol 5. There are significant pockets of radiation in the gas giant's atmosphere that appear to be the result of intense orbital bombardment. What someone could hope to gain from bombing a gas giant from orbit remains a mystery, however. Nimble Carrack was preparing to break orbit. Science officer Gladio Skyscale discovered a weak signal coming from within the planet's interior. It may be a transmission of some kind, but the gas giant's background radiation makes it difficult to isolate. I think we should isolate it then. And we got our building slot upgrade, so all of our planets just gained an additional building slot. Let's go for some more science society research. Although gaining food from anglers and farmers does sound like it'd be a good idea. Oh, and we can get nutritional plentitude at that point, which will increase pop growth. Done. That is an edict I would like to implement. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based lifeform inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Ziph 7. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off the rocks, and there is evidence to suggest they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Intriguing. Timed project. Oh, that's the one on Sol. Well, Hydrozone. Go ahead and research that. How long has it got? Oh, 1,000 days. Our crew aboard the Cunning Krill report that the Ponnell B shipwreck appears to have been the result of unexpected geomagnetic solar storms. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support systems and sustained irreparable damage, drifting until it entered the gravity well. There were no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals. However, the captain of the Cunning Krill cautions the construction indicates Anathurian design. It is highly likely the minerals belong to the Anathurian theocracy, and they may be displeased if we lay claim to their shipment. I'm quite happy to gain some additional influence, so we'll give it back. Further scans suggest the machine is still operational, though its purpose remains entirely unclear. Gladio Skysail has never seen anything like it. Some of its materials look familiar, but most are strange and utterly alien as the design of its components. The machine has what appears to be a console, with one item in particular standing out, a large crooked lever of unknown material. Do we pull the lever? Or do we not? And we gain a lot of minerals and a lot of physics. Like 2,000 physics is a ton, considering we get 92. I think that this deserves to be a poll. So what do you think, chat? Should we pull the lever? Or should we not? Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Do we pull this alien machine's lever? Or do we not? Magpie coming in with a 27-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that, Magpie. Appreciate it. Good evening, Vikings. Modern Varus, thank you very much for the follow. Rallinator coming in with a 13-month resub. Thank you very much for that. Hego wants me to drink some tea. Cheers. As does Maestro Lobos. Call sign Slinky, cheered 100 bits. Thank you for that. Plain old Rex. Huzzah! Coming in with the tier 3 resub, which I already acknowledged, but skull to you again. And then Lethargic Walrus, thank you for the follow. And then we've got W Santos coming in with a new Prime subscription. Welcome to the Maudlings. Good to have you joining us. Okay, so the vote is in. Woodworm contributed 3,000 channel points. But do we pull the lever? Or do we not pull the lever? I mean, this was kind of a really one-sided question. Like, there was no way the chat was going to do anything other than pull the lever. So we're going to pull the lever. No! I pressed the wrong button! My mouse slipped. How far back is the autosave? 3 months. Alright. I'm pulling that lever. I love democracy. Spoilers. Now we said investigate. That's the one that's in the gas giant. And then the construction ships. You guys need to get busy building stuff. Including getting an outpost built to here.
Research complete.
Building slot. Right, so that was that. Then we were going to get the society research from researchers. And did I build the colony ship? Yes, it's there. Good. And we're going to need another colony ship for you. At some point as well. Probably not too distant from here. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based lifeform inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Zif A7. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off the rocks. And then you... Where's that timed project? It's this one, isn't it? No. Why are you still flashing?